Hello you beautiful people, welcome back to the Like Plays video. Today, I want to bring you some Blue Lock TCG content. Now, this is going to be a quick video, or maybe a long video. I haven't quite decided. I'm just going to start talking, and hopefully we're going to cover a bunch of things. Today I want to talk about Blue Lock TCG. The last time I made a video on it was around December, if I'm not wrong. And we had only just done, like, the introductory stuff, so the beginner's guides, and the game has come a long way since, and I've been playing it throughout, so to me, all of this has sort of come, quite gradually. But I guess to anyone watching this, or just about starting, or someone that's quit and then sort of come back to this game, there is a lot to take in to begin with. So I want to just go through some of the stuff that's sort of come out, and then we'll talk about potentially Season 1 down the line, potentially in a separate video as well. So we'll see what that has to do, because the game hasn't gone into Season 1 yet. Right, so off the bat, we have a bunch of new cards. I mean, as you can see, since December, they've added a ton of new customs. The game is moving towards a more Blue Lock focused stance. So where previously we had a lot of customs and a lot of customs were being created, those customs are starting to cost a lot more. And Blue Lock customs are about to be a lot less. So the game is trying to move towards a more Blue Lock focused environment, which is fantastic. And it does mean that, it really is a Blue Lock TCG. It does mean players like me can still have out of Blue Lock characters as well. So, it's sort of a win-win situation with the current balancing of the game, and I'm quite enjoying that. In regards to features, I mean, our formations are still the same, but a lot of work from Iako has gone into the AI around battles. So defenses are considerably stronger, midfields have been reworked, a lot of code has been reworked, and I know since December I've seen multiple updates in the, you can check that out in the bot updates channel, the amount of different updates that have come through, especially around the battle mechanics. So the game does feel a lot better. You feel like there's a lot less RNG, but there is still RNG, and yeah, like, it's, I don't know why, but it just feels healthier. I think there was a lot of BS at the start that, doesn't happen as often, and when it does, it just, you just brush it off, you go, alright, it just happened. I don't know why, but it just feels better, okay? Outside of that, you've got the promotion system, which has been further upgraded. You can now limit break characters, so where +9s, which is 4 copies, were the max, they have now been upgraded, so you can actually have 2 +9s, put them together and make a +15, or you can actually purchase limit breaks. And I don't want to talk about the purchasing side of things, but we can do a separate video on how perk points work down the line. If people want to sort of learn about perk points and how to spend your perk points, let me know in the description below, and I'll make sure to do a separate video on how to spend your perk points. But yeah, they've added a bunch of new things in regards to that. Since then, they have actually added a server shop as well. You can actually come into the Discord and go into the product shop, which is really cool. So a bunch of things have been added. Synergies have come in, and I'll show you guys what a synergy does look like. So it might be kind of cool to just pull up one of mine. So if I do show, say, name Hinata, since that is like the flagship card these days for me, you can see that my Hinata has that little Haikyuu logo, and every single synergy is going to have a slightly different logo. Typically it's around this side of the card, and you'll know which card's a synergy because of that. And when the name comes up, you'll see Hinata Shoyo and then Haikyuu. The Haikyuu is the Haikyuu synergy that I created. So, and you can see my cards actually goes up to +18. So, if you want to invest in Haikyuu cards, I'm not telling you to come and compete with me, but you can. The Haikyuu cards are fully limit broke, so you can go full +18 on these cards, which are really valuable. So this is a cool little system. The way synergies works are, so every synergy you have in your team, you gain a +1. So, for example, if I have 2 Haikyuu cards, they both gain +1 onto their overall. So this 95 becomes a 96. If I had 3 Haikyuu cards, all 3 of those cards will gain a +2. If I had 4 Haikyuu cards, all of them will gain a +3. And then if I had 5, they will all gain a +4. So at total, you'll get +20 from the Haikyuu synergy, which is really cool. So a full synergy of Haikyuu characters is going to give you +20. This is assuming they have the synergy on them as well. That's a little cool feature. So you've got your standard power, you've got your standard team stuff. Now you've got synergies. Now you've got limit breaks as well. And the game has just taken a new dimension. Like, you are struggling for coins, effectively, because you're always trying to get more and more cards. But there are so many more ways to get coins, because there's events going on every month. You've got your arena, which has actually been reworked. I think the wages have gone up. I mean, the pack odds have considerably been improved. I actually like the new pack odds. I think we're doing really well with getting coins. And we actually just hit 5k members in the channel, so we all got given 3 packs, which was really, really cool. And I'm hoping this video drives another at least 1k of you into it, so we can get some more packs of Hybe and the team. And speaking of the team's actually had a big reshuffle as well. Whilst, you know, Iako is still your developer and Hybe is still, you know, the owner and the man that you want to reach out to for everything, especially if you've got baguette-related queries, the game actually has some really cool assistants as well now. Like, Itoshi has taken over as, you know, one of the lead sort of, is it bot assistants, I think his role is. You've got other people pulling a lot of, like, weight around the bot. So there's a lot of people currently working on this, and it's really, really good. Finally, it feels like it's getting a ton of support as well. I think around Christmas, a lot of players were sort of on the fence. I think maybe getting bored, features weren't coming, which is understandable. Like, everyone has things to do around Christmas. And since January, it's just been all steam ahead, and the game just feels so fresh. It feels so good, which is why, you know, we want to make this video. We want to try and raise awareness, because more of you that join, the game will only get better and better. So, but yeah, the game has evolved to another level. We've got the synergies, we've got the limit breaks. Arena just feels fantastic. Other than Arena, you can scroll down, you can find the character market, you've also got the position market. I personally live in the synergy section, so if you have a synergy card, throw it up here and people will go and find your cards and buy your cards, which is fantastic. You can see all the little synergy cards with their synergy icons. The in-game synergies, or the Blue Lock synergies right now are really popular. You got your Manshine ones and your Boston München ones, which are all fantastic. And then, of course, you've got some more custom-based ones, like the Haikyuu one. The Hunter one looks really, really good. I'll see if I can find... There we go. Look at that killer. It just looks really good. But yeah, in general, there's some really, really cool synergies. So, I will try and do some player guides for those of you who want to get back into this game. If you have been a player before and you just want to sort of return and check it out, you might find some really cool things on your account. There should be a bunch of free packs that were given out around New Year's, most recently as well. So you might just log in for the first time and have a bunch of packs to open, which is kind of exciting. I would go and do that. And then, yeah, just come back and enjoy the game. And if you're a brand new player, I'm going to have a link to the description in the description below of this video, where you're going to be able to come into the Blue Lock TCG, go into one of these channels, for example, the claim channel, do yourself a nice /start, and then I have videos on how to start this game. If I was to hit /start, let's see what happens. Oh, you've already claimed your starter packs, but it's a good time to start and slowly start to grind and get your ideal dream team. As I said, I'm a big fan of this game, and I do recommend you go and start this. If you guys want to see more content on this game, especially around how to use your perks, what perks are, shop items, you want to learn about team building, you want to learn about how to play the game, maybe some new beginner guides, let me know in the description below and I'll try and make those videos. But for now, if you see me online, come and say hello. I'm normally lurking in the TCG lobby. Feel free to ping me or whatever. I'll just probably say hi if I'm not busy. But yeah, boys, we are still playing TCG. I am loving this game. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.